Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Laura and I am a full-time clothing reseller. And in today's video, I'm going to be looking back on one of my older thrift hauls to see what has sold and what is still sitting in my closet. So if you're interested to see kind of an update video, then stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my channel, my name's Laura and I'm a full-time reseller. I go to thrift stores and then I sell my findings on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Tradesy. And I post about it here on YouTube. So if you're interested in thrift hauls, thrifting related content, reselling related content, what sold videos, Bolo brand videos, then definitely consider subscribing to my channel. I do publish new videos every single week, usually on Wednesdays, and I would love to have you in my community. So in today's video, I'm really excited about this because I've been thinking about doing one of these for a while, but I just haven't yet. So I basically looked back on an old thrift haul, not that old. I picked one from December 2020 and I will link it in the description down below, and I'll also put it up here so you can go watch it if you want to, but I'm going to basically be looking through that thrift haul and seeing which items have already sold and which items am I still sitting on. So I picked that one because it was from the end of December 2020. Today is May 19th, 2021. So all those items have had about 5 months to sell at this point, and my usual life cycle for things is around 3 months, so I figured that this was a good one to choose. I do also have my notes here beside me, so if you see me looking over, that's why I want to give you accurate information. In that video, I had mentioned that I bought 24 items to resell, but actually after going through this, I realized there were 25 items that I showed in that video. I did go back and check the receipts because I keep all of my receipts and I would encourage you to do the same. And the amount that I spent was accurate. It's just that there was one extra item that I didn't account for. So I purchased a total of 25 items in that thrift haul video, and I spent $141.49. So my average cost of goods per item was $5.66, which is pretty standard for me. Usually my average cost of goods is somewhere between $5 and $6. So that's pretty on par. And that thrift haul was actually a combination of 3 different stores. So let's see if I actually profited on that thrift haul and how much. So I'm gonna start with the items that did sell. Then I'm going to move on to the items that have not yet sold. And then at the end, I will break down all of the numbers for you. All right, so let's just get started. And I'm gonna break down the sold price, my earnings, which in this video for these purposes will only include the sold price minus the fee from the app, because cost of goods I'm going to do separately at the end of the video, since that's kind of what the whole video is about. So when I say earnings, I just mean whatever the item sold for minus any shipping fees or app fees. So I'm going in order of which item sold first. So the first item that sold from that video was the Marine Layer sweater. And this sweater was the first time I had found that brand, and I was really excited to find it because I had heard it on someone's Bolo list. I can't remember at this point who had talked about that brand, but I remember I had heard about it. I saw the brand in the store and I was really excited to grab it. So that one sold in just one day on eBay for $56, making my earnings $37.59, again, after eBay fees, PayPal fees, and shipping. The next thing to sell from this haul was this All Saints hoodie, and this took just 3 days to sell. This one ended up selling on Poshmark for $31, and my earnings were $24.80. I think I had a shipping discount on that one. Also taking 3 days to sell, I think it sold on the same day as the All Saints hoodie, was the Free People Uptown choker top, the like maroon top that had kind of the choker with the V-neck. I did notice a flaw in the thrift haul though, if you watch the video, the original video. So I was expecting to get a little more for it, but because of the flaw, I had priced it a little bit lower. I accepted an offer of $25 and I made $20. Those were all really, really fast sales. I had a couple more fast ones from this haul. The next item to sell were the Keds collab with Rifle Paper Company. espadrille sneakers. They were so cute. I loved those shoes and they were in my size, so I was kind of considering keeping them, but I really didn't need them. And those sold really quickly in just 5 days on Poshmark for $40. My earnings were $29.88 on those. The next item to sell from that haul was the Bowden Rosetta Sparkle cardigan. It was a metallic, kind of bronzy colored cardigan. It was perfect for the time of year that we were in. I think it ended up selling a few days after New Year's Eve, and I was like, oh, this would have been so good to wear on New Year's Eve. But it did only take 6 days to sell. It ended up selling on Poshmark for $25, making my earnings $20. The next item to sell were the Levi's jeans. They were the 721 shaping skinny jeans. And I like picking up Levi's skinny jeans, actually. They ended up selling on eBay really quickly. It only took 8 days to sell for $39, and my earnings were $28.63. So that was another great sale, really quick. The next item to sell from this haul was this pair of Citizens of Humanity Chrissy high-rise jeans. These were the black ones, because I had 2 pairs of Citizens of Humanity jeans in very similar sizes that I got at the same store within that haul. And they actually sold to the same person, but separately, which is kind of funny. So she bought these in 9 days. These took 9 days to sell. They were black stretch jeans. And this specific style, the Chrissy high rise within Citizens of Humanity, is a great style to pick up. I really loved selling these jeans. So that was a great sale. It sold for $45 in just 9 days, making my earnings $36. And I'll tell you about the other one in just a few minutes when we get there. But the very next thing to sell was the J. Crew crew neck. It was like it had stripes on the back, and then it was a gray crew neck on the front. So it was like party in the front, business in the back, kind of. It was really cute. It was a very preppy J. Crew style. That actually ended up selling in a bundle, and the person got 10 items for $100, which is such a good deal, honestly, for them. A lot of the things that they put in their bundle were things I got for free, so I was like happy to move them out. But this one was in the bundle, so technically it only sold for $10 if you're dividing everything in that bundle evenly. So that one sold for $10, making my earnings $8, but it only took 2 weeks. And I think if I had not sold it in that bundle, that still probably would have sold by now. So then the next thing to sell were the other Citizens of Humanity jeans. So what happened was the girl came and offered $45 for the black pair. And then I had another pair that was, I think one was a 26 and one was a 27. They were off by 1 size. And the other pair I had were the rocket crop jeans. So they were blue with the kind of pinstripe down both sides. So she bought the first pair, received them, gave me 5 stars, and then offered $45 for the second pair. And I was like, sure. I mean, I sold you the first pair for $45. I can sell you this pair for $45 as well. So that was cool. I guess she wanted to quality control, make sure that I was a good seller before she bought more. I don't know, but the same person bought them both. So they both sold on Poshmark, both for $45. I made $36 on both. And then that pair took 17 days to sell, so about a week longer than the other pair. Okay, next was the Soft Surroundings maxi dress. It was a white and brown kind of tie-dye print. It was short sleeve, v-neck, gauzy kind of material, very flowy, really good for spring and summer. This ended up selling kind of in the dead of winter, but hopefully that person's getting a lot of use out of it now. And I picked this up totally based on style. I do sometimes pick up Soft Surroundings, but it's not necessarily a brand that I'm like looking for, but I thought that the style of this was really cute. Mostly because I think Soft Surroundings is more of a mature brand, and that's not really my audience that I'm shooting for, but on eBay it can do really well. So the Soft Surroundings maxi did sell on eBay, surprise, surprise, for $39.50. And my earnings on that were $29.64, and that took just 19 days to sell. So that was another really great, really quick flip. I think it was also like a large or extra large, so that's, you know, another factor it had going for it. Okay, so the next thing to sell was the And Other Stories striped long sleeve top. This one also sold in a bundle. It was this and one other thing. I honestly don't remember what the other thing was. It was definitely another sweater. But the bundle sold for $40, so this piece sold for $20, making my earnings $16. and that only took 25 days to sell. And I was happy with that because And Other Stories can sell for a lot, but this specific style was pretty basic. It was just a cropped long sleeve top, so there was nothing that, extraordinary about it. And I did find another And Other Stories piece in that thrift haul, but that one has not sold yet. So we'll get to that in the next portion of the video. So the next thing to sell was this toast, which was a brand new to me brand that I have never found since, but I found it there at the thrift store and I decided to try it because it was a silk blend dress. I really loved the print on it. It was very artistic. I loved the colors and I just thought it was really cute. So I decided to give it a try. And I'm glad that I did because it sold on eBay for $42, which was a best offer that was sent to me. I don't remember what I listed it at, but I don't think I listed it for much more than $50. So that was a pretty good offer. My earnings on that were $32.43 and it only took 29 days to sell. So just about a month on that one. So that could be a good brand. If you don't know that one yet, I would encourage you to write it down or, mental note of it because that one did really well. Oh, and then also taking 29 days to sell was the Aloe Yoga Soho pullover in blush pink. It was sort of like a intentionally worn in pre-pilled crew neck that would be great to just kind of throw on, super loungy, comfortable. I love selling Aloe Yoga. I was so excited when I found that one. And honestly, I think that was the last time I found aloe. It's been a while. So yeah, that one sold for $32 on Poshmark in 29 days. My earnings were $25.60. So that was another great sale. Okay, so after that sale, those were all the things that sold really quickly within a month. So the next things that sold took a little bit longer, but they still sold. So the next thing that sold was the Free People Sweet Talker Duster Cardigan. I paid up for this one. This was probably the most expensive thing in the haul, maybe with the exception of the shoes, because this was one of the things I got at Plato's Closet. And this was just a crochet long line duster cardigan from Free People. I knew that this was going to do well and sell for a good price, which is why I was willing to pay up for it. I think I paid $11 for this one. So I sold this one on eBay for $57 and my earnings were $41.56. So that was a really good sale. It took 39 days to sell, so a little bit over a month on that one. And then there was a pretty long drought for this haul. So the next thing that sold was the Nike Aeroloft vest in purple. I honestly thought that this one was going to sell a lot faster than it did just because it was the season for a vest and Nike is a really desirable brand. And this specific vest was a really high quality, well-made vest. I think it had genuine down feathers in it. And it did still sell and it sold for a great price. It just took a lot longer than I thought. It ended up taking 56 days, so almost 2 months to sell. And it sold on Poshmark for $45, which was an offer that was sent to me. I think I had it listed for $60 and I was hoping to sell it for around $50, but $45 I was very happy with. So my earnings were $36 on that vest. And then there was an even longer drought for this haul. Finally, I sold these Beyond Yoga green leggings. And I have sold Beyond Yoga before. I will say it doesn't seem to sell particularly fast. Maybe that's just the styles that I have found, because both of the styles that I found were kind of funky. Like the other pair that I sold had footy like loops that would go around your feet. So I don't know if that's something people are really looking for. And this pair was green, which is kind of a random color for leggings, I think. So maybe it was just the styles that I found, but this brand doesn't seem to sell that fast. But I mean, it does sell for a good price. It sold on eBay for $33 and my earnings were $23.76, but it took 106 days to sell. So in my business model, I am trying to go for a higher average sales price, but not crazy high. I'm really shooting for the $35 to $50 range. That's my sweet spot for sales. And I want them to sell within 90 days, 3 months. That's kind of what I'm going for. So when I'm sourcing, I'm generally looking for things that aren't going to take forever to sell. If something will sell for a lot of money, I'm willing to wait on it. But if it's not going to sell for a huge profit, I don't necessarily want to be holding on to it for a long time. So when I'm sourcing, I'm considering how much is this going to sell for, but also how long is this going to take to sell? And I'm shooting for 90 days and I'm shooting for a profit of $20 or more and a sales price of $35 or more. So those are kind of the considerations that I'm taking when I'm deciding what to purchase. So to me, these items that did sell were all really successful for the most part, with maybe the exception of the Beyond Yoga leggings. But even then, that only took 16 days more than what I want ideally, so that's okay still. But all of these otherwise sold really within 2 months with that one exception. So all of those other pieces were great, and they were selling in the price range that I wanted. Most of these sales were between $25 and the best one was $56. So generally a really great range there, really great sales. Those are all things that fit into my business model. So total, out of the 25 items that I had purchased and showed in that thrift haul, I've sold 16 of them, meaning that there are 9 items that have not yet sold since they were listed in probably January 2021. So let's take a look at what has not sold yet. So the first was this Moth by Anthropologie crochet tank top. Now, I'm not super surprised by this because I, in general, don't pick up a lot of Anthropologie because I just don't have that much luck selling it, to be honest, or it just takes a really long time. Also, this is a crochet tank top, which is very much in season right now, but wasn't when I listed it. So this is probably something that I will have to relist, and then hopefully it will sell around now because that, makes more sense. The next thing that did not sell yet is another Anthropologie piece from the sub-brand Sunday in Brooklyn. And it's like this gray flutter sleeve top. Now this top actually got a lot of interest right away when I listed it. It got a lot of likes, it got a lot of attention, no offers, and no one has purchased it. So I might have it listed too high and I might just need to drop the price on it. I think that is probably the issue with this one. I do think that this one will still sell just like the other tank top. It's just taking a little bit longer than I would prefer. I should also probably say whether or not I would pick it up again. So for the Moth Anthropologie tank, I think I got that one for either $1 or $2. So I probably would pick it up again just because it was so cheap. And I do think it will sell, and crochet tends to do well, at least for me. So I do think I would probably still pick that up again. However, the Sunday in Brooklyn top, I might leave that one behind now just because I don't pick up a lot of Anthropologie anymore, but I do think it will still sell. It was in a good size. I think it was a size large, and I do like the style of it. So that one, debatable. The next thing that has not yet sold is the All Saints flannel. It was just a flannel, a gray men's flannel. The other All Saints piece sold in 3 days, and this one hasn't sold yet. I actually have gotten a few really low offers on this flannel. I think $10 to $15 offers, but I don't want to let it go for that low because it is All Saints. I might just have to accept that that is the going rate for a used All Saints flannel, but I would still pick it up. I love selling All Saints. I don't think that would dissuade me. And now it's not really flannel season, so that didn't sell when it was in season. I might just have to wait for that until next fall. The next thing that has not yet sold is the other And Other Stories piece that I found, which was this metallic thread black sweater, super oversized sweater. This one has also gotten a decent amount of attention, and it is a good brand. I think it just hasn't found the right buyer yet, and it might be another situation where I just have it priced too high. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes if I don't have a lot of experience selling a brand, which at this point, that was my first time ever selling And Other Stories, then sometimes I'll just try it out at a higher price and see what happens. But I'm definitely willing to drop the prices on things after they've been sitting for 2 or 3 months because I'm not in the business of keeping things around just for the sake of it. I definitely want to move them. So I think this is probably another pricing issue, and then also just that it's not in season anymore. Honestly, the same story for the next piece that hasn't sold, which is this J. Crew color block crew neck sweater with this chunky flecked knit. So cute. I would still pick this up just because I love the style of it. And this was another piece that did get a decent amount of attention. Again, I listed this back in January and it didn't sell during winter, so I don't really think it's gonna sell right now. I think this one was also a wool blend, so it's a really warm sweater. It's not the kind of sweater that you can really make work in the spring or summer. So I would still pick this up again. This might be another item that I just have to price drop. Okay, this next piece I might leave behind if I were to see it again. So the brand is Zoe Carson, and the sweater is just the gray crew neck that says boys on the front. And actually it was in my cover photo for that video because I really liked it and I was really excited about it. If you watch that video, I thought it was so cool, but it has gotten not really any attention. And I think maybe just that style isn't something that people are looking for. And I also don't have that much experience with the brand Zoe Carson. I've never sold anything from her before. So I looked up comps and they seemed good, but I don't know if maybe it's a brand that takes a long time to sell or it just doesn't have a huge audience of buyers. So this one would be one that I might leave behind, also because I did pay up for it and I don't think that I would pay up for it, at least. If I found it for a good price maybe, but I do think I paid too much for it. So this is probably one that I wouldn't pick up again. And the next one too, I would probably leave behind. So this is a cabbie dress. And honestly, I remember when I did decide to get this, I was like, I don't know, I don't really like selling cabbie. And then I still bought it because I just thought it was really cute. It was a sweater dress, and sweater dresses were selling really well for me at the time. So I wanted to get more of them. And this one was in excellent condition and it had the little flared hem. I thought it was so cute, super adorable. But after I bought it and I did check comps, because I didn't check comps in the store on this, I realized that this specific dress is so oversaturated on Poshmark. There's so many of them, and this one was an extra small, which is not a size that I like selling. So yeah, I would probably leave this one behind if I were to see it again. The next thing is a pair of Athleta leggings, which I love selling Athleta. If you watch my channel, that's probably what you associate me with at this point because I say it in every video. But these have a reflective stripe down the side, which I thought would potentially make them sell faster, just because if you're going for a run at night, you probably want to wear something that people can see you in and not just black leggings. But these just have not gotten very much attention. I don't doubt that they're going to sell. They'll sell eventually. Athleta is a brand that has a great sell-through rate for me. So these will sell eventually, but if I were to see this again, I would probably leave this style behind just because it doesn't seem to be a style that is particularly desirable right now. And the last thing that has not sold yet are these J. Crew heels. They're round toe suede heels with a sparkly chunky heel. You know I would pick these up again because I love glitter. I love sparkles. I think these are so cute and I cannot fathom why they haven't sold yet. Maybe I have them priced too high. I have price dropped them recently. These are definitely more seasonal for a New Year's Eve sort of shindig, and I did list these after New Year's, so I can understand why they haven't sold yet, especially because this New Year's too, and just like this year, people haven't been doing that much that would require a shoe like this. So I can totally understand why these haven't sold yet. Aside from the fact that I just think the style is really cute, I understand that there haven't been a lot of occasions for it recently. So I do have full faith that these will sell eventually, probably come next New Year's, when people are actually going to be dressing up and needing some cute sparkly shoes for the day. So I would pick these up again. Okay, let's get down to the numbers, which I know is what everyone is waiting for here. I sold 16 out of the 25 items for a total of $584.50. And my profit on all of these items before cost of goods was $445.89. So to answer the question that we asked in the beginning of this video, did I make any money on this haul? Yes, I am profitable on this haul. So as we talked about in the beginning of the video, I spent a total of $141.49 on everything that we found in this video that we talked about. Meaning that my total profit, if you take all the profit that I made and subtract my total cost of goods, my total profit is $304.40. And everything that hasn't sold so far, all 9 items that have not yet sold, those items are going to be pure profit at this point because we are already in the green for this haul. My average sales price for everything that I have already sold is $36.53, which is great. And I'm shooting for $35. This is over $35, so I am super happy with that. That haul was overall really good, really successful. I also did some extra math and projections because I thought that it would be fun. So if all 9 of the unsold items sell for the average sales price of this haul, then I would make an additional $328.50 in sales, bringing my total sales to $913. So that's just kind of like if all of these things sell for the same average sales price, which they might, but I would say realistically, the things that haven't sold yet will probably end up selling for a little bit less than that average sales price because they have been sitting for longer, meaning they're probably less desirable, meaning I'm probably gonna have to lower prices on them. So I think they probably will realistically sell for less than $36. But if they were to, then that would bring my total sales to $913 for this haul. And that would mean that I would be projected to earn $639.10, which I basically just took off 20% for the app fees, even though eBay is less, but just, you know, to cover app fees. And then I took off, I think, an additional 10% just considering shipping discounts. So that was kind of why I projected myself to earn $639.10 based on those numbers. And after cost of goods, that would bring my total gross profit to $497.61. So basically a gross profit of about $500 for that haul. I hope that this video was interesting. It was really fun to make, so let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see me do more of these. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified whenever I post a new video, and all of that fun stuff. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!